guys, it's been a while since I've done an empties video, and I have a bag of stuff and you can hear it clinking around, so let's just jump right into it. First off, I have yet another empty bottle of the, I can't even say it, of the L'Occitane almond shower oil. I don't use this as soap, I use this as my shaving cream for my legs, and I have been made aware that you can just reorder a giant plastic bag to refill it, and that is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna save the bottle and go order myself a big refill bag. It's much more economical and I guess more environmentally friendly. This is an empty bottle of the Vichy micellar water. I liked it. It was nice. I like that it's available in the drugstore, so I don't have to order the Bioderma. I'll talk more about that in a minute. Let me show you what else I have. I also have, this was empty first, the giant pump version of the Bioderma micellar water. This is still probably my favorite. I like it a little bit better than the Vichy. I feel like it does get a little more off on the first swipe than this. However, this is much more expensive, and so I'm not entirely sure if I can justify the cost of this. I am on another bottle of the Bioderma because I had bought backups of this when I bought this one. I'm not going to repurchase this one yet because there are still a few more drugstore micellar waters that I haven't tried yet, like the Garnier one. So that's next on my list when I run out of my Bioderma. I'm just gonna work my way through all the drugstore options and then I'll know which one is the best. And I used up the baby version of the Bioderma micellar water. So I'm just like kind of working through my stash before I branch out into more options. This was the Makeup Forever, what is the official name of this? Makeup setting spray. This is the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix makeup setting spray. I really like the delivery system. It was a really nice fine mist. And now I have about 4 new makeup setting sprays to try. I do feel like they make a difference. I'm just not sure if one brand is better than another brand or if it's just how fine a mist comes out of it. For example, I went and repurchased the NYX setting spray, and I do think it does set my makeup, but it's not as fine a mist as, say, a higher end option. So what I might try doing is taking the NYX spray and putting it in this bottle to see if it's the bottle, if it's the spray. I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. Okay, this is totally random, but I feel like it is a beauty product. I've mentioned this before, I think way long time ago in a favorites video. This is the Mitchum 48-hour deodorant. I've been using this deodorant for years and years and years. I've tried others, nothing compares. It's the Mitchum 48-hour protection, like I said, invisible solid, that's the key, not the gel formula with the goop that comes out on the top. That'll leave you sticky in the pits and that's not a good feeling. It's gotta be the solid, it's awesome. I need to go today and get more for obvious reasons. You can't be without deodorant. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge Face Spray. I loved this stuff. I would mostly use this. So I like to wash my face at the sink in the morning and then go shower, but my face would feel dry in between washing at the sink and showering. So before I hopped in the shower, I would spray my face with this. It's not just a face refresher like the Caudalie Beauty Elixir or any of those mists. This actually has moisturizing properties in it, and it has really tiny print, and I don't have my reading glasses, so I can't tell you what exactly, but it does have something in it that maybe it's, I'm gonna guess and say it's hyaluronic acid or something that actually provides moisture for your face. I'm working on a very small bottle of Rhodial face spray that has a similar moisturizer in the spray. After that's used up, I'm not sure if I will repurchase this or if I will try to find another one to test, but if there isn't another one out there, then I will repurchase this. It's a great option, and it's much more budget friendly than the Rhodial one, although the Rhodial one smells amazing. It smells of roses, so there's that. Another setting spray, this was the Wet n Wild, where is it in English? Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. I did like this. I did. I want to try pretty much all of them. It's kind of my job, so I liked it. Haven't repurchased yet. More skincare, no stranger to an empties video, the Colleen Rothschild Radiant Cleansing Balm. Oh, I love this smell. This is just To me, this smells like bedtime, so I probably shouldn't smell this or I'll fall asleep. But I can't tell you how many jars of this I have gone through. I'm already well into the next jar and probably need to order another one. I always have a backup of this on hand. And I've tried a few other cleansing balms. There are less expensive options. There are more expensive options. I like this cleansing balm the best for many reasons. One, the smell is divine. Secondly, the texture. It's very smooth on the skin. There's no grit in it. A few of the ones that I've tried have a little bit of grit. I don't care for that. And thirdly, it takes all my makeup off. And that's kind of the most important thing. It does what it's supposed to do. So those three things, love it. Oh, and fourthly, my skin loves it. MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I think, did I say finished? Finish. Mineralized Skin Finish. I think this is in the shade medium? Light medium? Can't read it. They've since changed the packaging. It now has a more of a compact feel to it with a mirror. No puff, but a mirror. I love it. I mentioned this, I think, in the Ride or Die tag. It's just one of the best setting powders out there. There are many other great setting powders, but this is just one that I feel works very well for many, many people because of the many options for shades, and it works well with dry skin. It can be very sheer. I've also, if you just dab it with your finger, so it's more concentrated, you could put it right on top of a blemish in a pinch. It's a really great powder. I love it, and like I said, I've obviously since repurchased. Okay, this makes me sad. This is the Guerlain Lingerie Depot. I just ran out of this right before I left for New York, like literally 2 days before I left. This is my all-time favorite foundation, and this was the shade Amber Pale, number 31. The reason this makes me sad is because Guerlain, without consulting me, how dare they, decided to reformulate the Lingerie Depot. Of course they did. I have not tried the new formulation, so it might be amazing. It might be even better than this. Odds are it's not, because it never is, right? This is just the rule in makeup land that the new version is never better than the original. And yeah, so I went everywhere looking for number 31 here, and it's gone. They've pulled everything pretty much off the shelves. So I'm gonna just have to get with the program and buy the new one and learn to live with it. In the meantime, though, let's just have a moment of silence for what was the world's greatest foundation. Okay, moving on. On to the other end of the extremes. This is the Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-Hour Eyeshadow in the shade Bad to the Bronze. It's not that it's used up, it's just that it's dried up. So that's the end of that. I do have it in the pencil form. I just haven't really been going for the cream eyeshadow lately. It's a phase. I'm sure I'll come back to it eventually, so I'm not going to repurchase it. Another MAC product. This is the MAC Prep and Prime in highlighter in Radiant Rose. I don't use it as a highlighter. I use it under my eyes in the first step in concealing my dark circles, and then I put regular skin tone concealer on top of it. I've bought a new one, and I'm well into using it. These things last like years. These last, a little goes a long way, and it lasts a really long time. And I just love it. I know a lot of people love the Instant Age Rewind Brightener, and it does brighten, but for me, it's just too drying of a formula, and it cakes. So that's that. More skincare. Colleen Rothschild eye cream. All gone. I have another pot that I just opened. I love it. It's fabulous. Yeah, I love it. And a Colleen Rothschild Face Oil number 9. Also have another one of those. Use this, well, I use the eye cream morning and night, and I use this in the evening. It's my last step in moisturizing, even sometimes over a cream moisturizer. It's great. It's like magic in a bottle. I don't even know. I don't know what's in here. And then nope, not last. Another skincare, not Colleen Rothschild, shocker. This has been in here a while. This is the Origins 3-part Harmony Oil-infused serum for renewal, repair, and radiance. This was pretty much like a vitamin C serum, I believe, and oh, it smells so good. It just basically smells of oranges, and I love this. This was my second bottle, and it lasted a good long time, and then I just kind of got bored of the delivery system. It's a giant kind of like almost like an eyedropper. You push down on the top to get it out, and then you do a dropper. Kind of became a little annoying after a while, especially as you get down to the bottom. So I just went back to the Colleen Rothschild vitamin C treatment, which is a lot easier to use. It's a lot more travel friendly. It's in a tube. And I feel like I've read that vitamin C is quite reactive with light. So maybe this isn't the best delivery system for vitamin C. The Colleen Rothschild one is in an opaque tube. So I don't know if that's actually true, but it makes me feel better. And then lastly, this guy, I've just been holding on to it for a while because of the bottle. This is the giant version of the Hermes fragrance Amber Narguilé. And I used this up a really long time ago, but it's really hard to throw away a bottle that has Hermes leather on the cap. I'm being silly, I know this. I do have, you can buy the travel set that comes with 4 vials of their Hermescence line. This is from their Hermescence line, and you can choose 4 different scents from the Hermescence line, Amber Narguilé being one of them, and I always choose all 4 scents being Amber Narguilé. I have also used up 3 out of the 4 vials. This is vial number 3. Vial number 4 is still with me. It is a much more economical way of trying out Amber Narguilé, and also a way of maybe mixing and matching if you don't want it all one scent. Like I said, you can get all 4 scents, and you can order it online, which is kind of nice if you live nowhere near an Hermes boutique, which I do not. So is that it? That is it. So those are all my empties. It does take me a while to work my way through anything other than skincare because I have a lot of makeup, so I'm always kind of rotating through things. I don't stick to too much. So this kind of shows you what stays in heavy rotation in my life. So thank you so much for watching. If you have some suggestions on what I should replace my Guerlain Lingerie Depot with, like, you know how much I love it, and you know I'll try the new formula. But if there's something that you feel is just as good, high or low end, please let me know. I really take your advice very seriously and to heart, and I will try those things out. Leave it in the comments below. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Walk you through some vlog footage I took while I went up to New York with Erin and show you how I put some of those clothes together. So get ready for some vlog footage, very quickly shot in my hotel room